game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's straight ahead right after this. Michel Baez, a righty from Cuba, gets the call here. 7 in his EO is at least 7. Leading off for the Naturals is Dairon Blanco. We are ready to go on this Wednesday evening. And Michel Baez and kicks and deals, throws the first pitch of the ball game underway as he throws a four-seam fastball. And the count now 0-1. 7 o'clock is our first pitch of this game. Second of this 6-game series. High in the air. And oh man, he misses that one. And they won't get him. That will be a base hit. And no outs and a double. And now bring in Blake Perkins. Runner at second and nobody out. Perkins at the plate now. Here's the pitch to him. Four-seam fastball in the count, 0-1. Perkins at no average and no opposition. So far, no home runs or RBIs for short. Michel Baez kicks and deals, delivers right here. Called strike, and now the count 0-2 by the four-seam fastball. Baez from Havana, Cuba. First debuted in his first game in 2019 for the Amarillo Sod Poodles. During the time the San Antonio Missions was in the AAA Pacific Coast League and under the affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. Count remains at 0-2. Perkins at the plate now. Down. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss outside. And there is one away. The four-seam fastball will get a strikeout. And what a... That was just marvelous. That one, and so far the first one of the night for Michel Baez. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. coming in. Here is the pitch, and the count now 0-1. Well, tonight, go ahead, give you starting lineups. Center fielder Dairon Blanco will be in first. Blake Perkins will be at third base. Bobby Witt Jr., the shortstop. Travis Jones at first base. Sully Matias in right, and Brady McConnell, the designated hitter. Nate Esposito will be the catcher. He'll bat seventh, and Anderson Miller, the left fielder, batting eighth for the Naturals, and Gabriel Cancel will be the second baseman, rounding out the batting order for the Naturals here this evening. And on the mound is Evan Steele, and Steele will be the pitcher for the Naturals for the bottom of inning number 1. Right there, right to center, makes the catch, tagging from second, going to third. And they're going to try to get him, and no, they won't get him. The run is in to score, and Northwest Arkansas will jump on that one. So far the Missions already given up a run. And now here is Travis Jones. Jones tonight at first base. He is the first baseman here tonight for the Naturals. So far so good, as Michel Baez will try to get out of this inning with just one run scored. 0-1. Right there. That's going to be a base hit. Running hard. is Jones. Jones goes to second. And another double. But 2 outs. And now here is Sully Matias. Matias coming in. Sets his sights. Michel Baez fires in a strike, and now the count 0-1. So far this Wednesday evening, let's go ahead and give some shout outs. We got fans from North Little Rock in the ballpark. And gotta say, yes, they do travel all the way from Arkansas to come to San Antonio and watch their guys play ball. Slider, the count now 0-2. So we'll say it, we'll have a lot of fans come in here through the AA Central. And as we progress through this 120 game season, so far through this first season, the San Antonio Missions reaffiliated to the San Diego Padres. And that's going to be right there, and the run is in to score from second. And the Naturals are up by 2. Well, that'll bring up the designated hitter, and that is Brady McConnell. McConnell coming in and ready to go. So far looking to get that runner in, and that's going to be line drive right there. That's going to be a base hit. And the third run is in to score, but meanwhile, another double. So far, doubles as it is. Northwest Arkansas will jump out, and now they are 3-0. And now here is Nate Esposito. Esposito coming in. 3-0 Northwest Arkansas. They jump out by these base hits, and you guys are just watching that as it goes on. Right there, four-seam fastball, and the count 0-1. Fourth potential run for the Naturals here tonight. In the wings at second. 0-1. And change up down low. Count now 1-1. San Antonio in a 3-game winning streak. They took the last 2 against the Midland Rockhounds. And then last night's game, a final 3-1 against Northwest Arkansas. 1-1. Right there. Fair ball. And that gets down for the base hits. The run is in to score, and now they are up 4-0. Naturals putting the hits in, and so far that is going to do for that for Michel Baez, giving up all of these runs. And now Evan Miller is going to be put in the game way early than anticipated. That will do for the starter. And Baez really not having a good night. He is just not focusing as he needs to, but he is out of the ball game. In line for a L or no decision. And I guess it will be better if he gets a no decision. Evan Miller coming in and going to go ahead and pull up his stats. Evan Miller coming in this ball game much earlier than anticipated. Miller from LaPorte, Indiana. 2016 first draft pick for the San Diego Padres. Here's the pitch to him, and that's a four-seam fastball. And the count now 0-1. Well, I will say this. This top half of the first inning has been really long. I mean, the Naturals just putting in 5 hits and 4 runs on top of that. And pretty much this game is really still getting underway. Right there, and that will be it. And they will finally get the bleeding stopped, as that will quickly retire the side. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 1 left. The bottom of the first coming up. Naturals lead it 4-0. Evan Steele, a Georgia left-hander, gets the call. 6'5", 210 pounds, age 23, will get the bottom of the first inning on the mound for the Naturals. Jason Guzman will be at the third base area, so he'll play the hot corner. And now here is C.J. Abrams. Abrams coming in and ready to go for this half inning of play. First pitch by Evan Steele, and we are underway as that circle change will miss. It's outside 1-0. Steele from Marietta, Georgia. First draft pick of 2017 by the Kansas City Royals. Overall pick was 73. College is from Chipola, Florida College. Born on November 14th, 1996. 2-1. High in the air. Right to shortstop for the out. And there is one away. Well, the chance now to give you the AA Central and the affiliate of the San Diego Padres, your San Antonio Missions. Well, the Missions winning 3, and so far they're in a 3-game winning streak. Taking the first 2 against Midland, and yesterday's game against Northwest Arkansas, and final score of that one was 3-1. Dre Overstreet in the box now. A ball and no strikes, 1 away, and nobody on bases. Here's the 1-0. Right there, that's going to be a base hit, and finally the Missions, they are going to get into a hit. They're going to try to pick him off, but he's back safely, looking to stretch that into a double. And now here is the catcher, Winston Sawyer. So far, Northwest Arkansas, 5 hits. Right there, that's going to be hit hard. And that's going to be going. And the run is going to be in to score. That'll be a run and a triple in there. And San Antonio will end a shutout. And now it is a 4-1 contest. And now bring up Tiershow Ornalis, the right fielder. Right fielder coming in, ready to go. The pitch high in the air, and that should be good enough for a ribeye steak. And right there, they won't get them, and the run is in to score, and now the Missions will only trail by 2. So far, so good on the sacrifice fly. That will bring up Ben Ruda. Ruda is coming in. 2 away, 2 runs on 2 hits. And San Antonio will not go quietly into the 9th. As versing off the Northwest Arkansas Naturals here this evening, swinging and missing the curveball, and the count now 0-2. Don't forget, tomorrow night, the 3rd of 6 games will be underway at 7:05. We'll have Saturday and Sunday games. Or actually, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:05. And game on Sunday at 1. Top of the second now. And it is a 4-2 ball game. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And that will end this first inning. The second baseman is Gabriel Cancel as we start up the top of the second inning. And slider in the count now 1-0 to Evan Miller. Evan Miller from LaPorte, Indiana. And yes, he was the 2016 22nd round pick. College he went to was Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne. Born on May 23rd, 1995. So far he is aged 26. For the San Antonio Missions and the affiliate, the San Diego Padres. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Lifted high in the air. Right fielder chasing it. Get down. Oh, man. Well, he takes a tumble for the out. Wow. Chance now to give you defensive alignment for San Antonio. And here it is. Patrolling out there in right field. Tirso Ornales. Yes, that was the guy that caught the ball. Hands down. And I got to say, he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. And so far, pretty good as he's in out in right field. Dairon Blanco coming in. Right there. Right fielder. Fly out by Blanco. And he will be the second out of the inning. Jason Guzman coming in. 2 away in the inning. And I got to say, this could be a first inning. That will be a 1-2-3. In this one. 1 ball, no strike the count. 2 away, nobody on. Northwest Arkansas 4, the Missions 2. Here in this game. Here's the pitch. And he went around. Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. That's a strike, 1-1. Well, let me clarify what we have during the left of this 12-game homestand. We'll have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday games at 7:05. Sunday game at 1. As we will wrap up the 6-game homestand against Northwest Arkansas. And yeah, I will say we had a 12-game homestand. First 6 against Midland, and so far the next 6 against the Naturals. That will be right into the left field position for the out. And there is a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. And we are 4-2 Northwest Arkansas.
Leading off for the Missions.
Leading off for San Antonio is Fisher Asuncion. And he's ready to go here. So far, so good. Here is the pitch right there. That will get down for the base hit. And now the tying run is vastly approaching the box. Here is the hot corner third baseman, Jason Vila. Vila coming in. Ready to go. Sets his sights. The pitch right there. That's lifted high in the air. And it looks like he's out of room. It is out of here. It is gone. Vila gets this game tied up again. And he just delivers that one on a high note out of the ballpark. That is going to drive some fans crazy. And yes, it will. That ball was hit high in the air, the four-seam fastball. And on epic proportions, that one is gone. As you can see, our show track, the projected distance was 365 feet into the air. And now here is Jackson Whitaker. And that's going to be a base hit. Going hard. That will go as a no-out single. Antonio already plating the 2-run home run. And time is going to get called here, as here comes the pitching coach, and pretty much he's not happy at all. To give up 4 runs, having 2 in the bottom half of the first and now another 2 in the second inning. Pretty much that's bad for his sides, you know, and tied up again, 4-4. Manolo Kupua coming up. The tiebreaker is at first base. So far, bottom of the second inning. And here's the pitch, lifted right there. And that will get down for the base hit. And that one is getting away, and good news is it won't get far enough by the third baseman. And now first and second. And as you can look at Evan Steele, 6 hits and 4 runs given up, only struck out 1 and 17 pitches is low, but golly, this is way too early to be screwing things up here this evening for the starting pitcher for Northwest Arkansas. C.J. Abrams, the shortstop, line out in the first. He is 0 for 1. First and second, and nobody out. This is a great opportunity for San Antonio to get in and win another one here tonight. So far, the Missions, if they win against Northwest Arkansas, it'll be a 4-game winning streak. And so far, that will put them in range in first place, close to Midland. Circle Change gets the strikeout.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
And now that'll bring up Dre Overstreet. Here's a pitch by Overstreet. Right there, as that one's drilled high in the air, running hard, gone! Right there out of the yard. A 3-run shot by Overstreet. And that right there puts the Missions on front. Front and center. And that was hit hard. And San Antonio now 7-4. My goodness, that was just nuts. Gonna make everybody go crazy. Now time is called here as the manager's coming out of the bullpen, and so far that's gonna do for the starter. And the manager ain't happy at all. I mean, putting it mildly. And that right there is just no good. Now Kojo Kuma coming up. And I'm going to look for his stats.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now here is the catcher, Winston Sawyer, taking a 2-seam fastball in the count now, 0-1. Sawyer, triple RBI run, 1 for 1. Looking for Kojo Kuma's player in baseball. And so far, I don't see anything on him. Count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes, and 5 runs already plated. 1-2 lifted high in the air, and that will go foul. And the count still holds at 1-2. 1-2 right there. Will that get down? No, it will be caught by the second baseman for the out. And now here is the right fielder, Tirso Ornales. Last time up, a sacrifice fly in the first. Pretty good, as San Antonio will plate 5 runs. And really good. Right there. That's going to be hit high in the air. And it looks like he's going to run out of room. But no, he will not run out of that room. Catches that on the warning track for the out. 5 runs come across the score. And we go to the top of the third. San Antonio leads it. Top half of the third, here is Bobby Witt Jr. Last time up, a sacrifice fly in the first inning as he strides to the plate for Northwest Arkansas. Pretty good here tonight. The Missions are up by 3 runs. Many more runs on the way. Here's the pitch. High in the air, that will go foul, out in foul grounds. The count now, 0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air, and that will go foul. And now the count now, 0-2. And another one goes foul. One more time, 0-2. Right there. Oh, man, that's going to pass the second baseman. And that's going to be an E4 on the play. And he's not happy about that. I will say it. Well, dadgum, I don't blame him. He missed the ball. That would have been caught for the out. That would have already had their first out, and now you got a runner at first. Taco Bell double play. Get 2 free crispy tacos courtesy of Taco Bell. Anytime the Missions will overturn a double play, you could get those. And free coupons whenever the Missions will get a double play, and that will be pretty good. Travis Jones now 1 for 1 here. Strides to the plate. Swing and a miss. Get him down for the out. And a changeup, and Miller getting his first strikeout, and there is one away. Here is Sully Matias coming in, ready to go. Pitch count now for Miller, 17. And here's the pitch. Right there, lifted high. 4-seam fastball, about 95. Called for a strike, 0-1. Matias, a double, a RBI, and a run that came in across the score during his last time up. So far, so good for Matias. 4-seam fastball, count now 1-1. Well, I will say that yesterday we battled the rain and the elements. And so far tonight, it is just a beautiful evening for baseball. Another San Antonio win would be very good. Even though we cannot decide, and it's too early to call this game. I mean, you only get 9 innings, which equals 27 outs for both sides. And gotta say, you know, 3 times 9 is 27. So, gotta say that right there, just pretty good. 1-2. 4-seam fastball, and at the count now 2-2. Two and two. Swing and a miss. Get him down on the slider for the out, and there's 2 away. Well, that will be Miller's second strikeout. And now leading off, Brady McConnell. double, an RBI, and a run, and 1 for 1. Talking with the home plate umpire, and don't know what it's all about, but I guess I can read lips. And so far, that right there, I mean, I don't know. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And that's ball 1. Four-seam fastball misses outside for the ball, 1-0. Top half of the third. Missions up by 3 runs against the Naturals. Here's the pitch, 1-0. In there, four-seam fastball. The count now 1-1. Boy, I gotta say, that pitching coach and that manager, they are just watching and waiting. Here's the pitch, right there, a slider. The count now 1-2. One and two. High in the air, right to center. Center fielder under this one makes the play, and that will do for this half inning. No runs on a hit and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. The Missions lead it 7-4. Bottom of the third, and here is the number 5 hitter, Ben Ruda, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. Right there, chasing after it is the left fielder, makes the play, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Fisher Assumption, 1 for 1, single and a run. Strides to the plate, kicks it, deals. Here's the pitch by Kuma, and that's going to be a ball. Four-seam fastball. 1-0. Right there, a splitter will get fouled off. 1-1. 1-1. Right there, that will go foul. And foul territory, right fielder looking at it, but so far he can't do nothing about it.
Ball, that's out.
Count now 2-2 as that's outside. Outside the corner. Swing and a miss, and Assumption goes down on strikes, and 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Jason.
And now here is the third baseman, Jason Vila. Vila coming in. So far, so good. Here's the pitch by Kuma. Outside, two-seam fastball, 1-0. Vila, 2-run shot in the second inning. So far, pretty good as he delivered the tying run. Swing and a miss, a splitter, get him down for a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on bases. One and one. Right there, but that'll go foul. Nearly stayed fair. But it didn't. And the count now 2-2 on the splitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right there, running hard, and the right fielder will call off the center fielder, as that will do for this half inning. We go to the top of the 4th, and the Missions lead it 7-4. Here is Nate Esposito. 1 for 1, single and a run batted in by the catcher for the Naturals. Well, gotta say that Evan Miller was the right one to choose. And gotta say, this guy, he's got a full deal of confidence on his side. You know, when you pitch a few innings of play, you always got to make sure that you're always dominant. You're looking for the pitch and strike zone right there, and that will get them. And they'll get him for the out, and let's hope he's okay. What a way to get a manager smiling. And so far, the catcher's going to go out there and take a look at him and get him in the arm. So far, the throwing arm is what he uses his left hand for. Anderson Miller coming out in the count now, 0-1, fly out in the first. So far, Miller will stay in the game, and that's pretty good. The manager did not take him out, and that means you would have had another replacement to come in. 0-1. Oh, man, a swing and a miss near the dirt, and the count now 0-2. So far for Evan Miller, he's at 32 pitches so far in this game, and that's going to be a changeup outside, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. And change up, get him down on the closed line for the out. And the third strikeout goes to Miller. And now here is Gabriel Cancel. 0 for 1. Ready, kicks it, deals, fires in a strike on the four-seam fastball. The count now 0-1. Pretty good for San Antonio, being up by 3 after that 3-run shot. The game was tied at 4-4. And pretty much 3 runs. You had first to second and a 3-run home run by one of the San Antonio Missions. 0-2. Right there, that will drift foul, and it was nearly a fair ball. But I will not say it is, because it is not. Right there, swing and a miss, get him down, and that will end the fourth with a strikeout, and that will quickly retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. The Missions lead it 7-4. We are back after this. After we get back from our commercial messages, we'll start with Jackson Whitaker to lead off the bottom half of the fourth and to give you set for commercial messages. We're back with more right after this. Leading off for San Antonio, Jackson Whitaker. Lead us off in the bottom of the fourth inning, and two-seam fastball. The count now 0-1. Outside splitter. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 7-4 our score. Splitter fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Right there. But a foul ball. And the count now is 1-2. Here's the pitch. Right there. That's going to be line drive. Right there. Base hit. Right to center. And the alleyway. And now you got a runner at first with nobody down. And now into the box is Manolo Capua. 1-for-1. Wednesday evening baseball underway. 0-1 right there. Lifted high. That's got a chance, and they're running after it. And right off the wall. And you got something cooking with nothing out. And I got to say, it smells delicious. Whatever's cooking, it could be a smoked bat. Or a corked bat. You know, I'm just teasing with you. Yeah. I mean, I will say it. It's pretty funny. Alright, so far, so good. And now here is C.J. Abrams takes a ball, 4-seam fastball, and the count now 1-0. Here's the pitch. And high fly ball right there. Catcher gets that one. Abrams retired. Not happy about that one, as still second and third still standing out there, and the manager's gonna go talk to Abrams, and we'll say it. He's like, listen, son, you gotta be careful when you hit that ball. You gotta make sure that your well confidence is high than anticipated. Dre Overstreet coming in. Right to second. The run in to score. Or should I say first? Pulling your legs. Yay! I'm pulling your legs. Oh boy, howdy. Now the catcher is Winston Sawyer. Triple. A run batted in. A run. 1-for-2. San Antonio up by grand slam as they lead 8-4. And right there, right to third for the out, and that will retire the side. 1 run, a few hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the top of the 5th we go. Missions lead it 8-4.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas is Dyron Blanco, 1-for-2. Here's the pitch by Miller. In there, 4-seam fastball called strike, 0-1. About 94 miles an hour on that one. So pretty much that was a really good one right there. Into the windup, the 0-1, and that's going to be fouled, and make sure the guy over there in the coaching box has to duck out of the way, because you don't want to get hit by that darn thing. And I will say, nobody wants to get hit with a baseball. Right there, that would be foul ball out near the chalk line. The count now at 0-2. 0-2. Lifted high in the air. Right fielder cannot get there, and that will land foul. Oh, and 2 delivery. Right there to second. And under it, the second baseman will make the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Jason Guzman be the fly out in the second. He is 0-for-1. Ready to go. The pitch by Guzman. Lifted high in the air. Right fielder gets that one. My gracious, he had to run. And he covered a lot of ground.
Now batting.
And robbed the Naturals from a base hit. And that would have been a double if they probably would have done that. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Witt Jr. is coming in. The count now, right there. And that's going to be a base hit. That'll bounce the wall. The run is coming to third, and they got a 2-out triple.
The first baseman, number 35, Travis.
And now here is Travis Jones, number 35, for the Naturals. 1 for 2. High in the air, but that will drift foul. And the count 0-1. Jones double and a run. That's what the 1 for 2 stands for. And time is going to be called here as here comes the manager. And that will do for the second starter of this game.
Your attention, please.
Nick Ramirez. 10.2 ERA is 5.91. And gotta say, gotta pull up some stats here. Now, Nick Ramirez. Ready to go. Here's the pitch right there. And the count now is 0-1. Ramirez is from Anaheim Hills, California. He was the 4th draft pick of 2011. 131, and college was Cal State Fullerton. First debuted with the Amarillo Sod Poodles on 5/11 of 2019. Right there, and there's going to be the out, but the run will not score. And that will save them from getting into trouble. It's on to the back of the 5th. The score is Missions 8, Northwest Arkansas 4. Bottom of the 5th, here is Tirso Ornelas. He sacrificed fly and an RBI. 0 for 1 in this one. The pitch right there. And that looks like it's going to be a base hit. He will run it out. And indeed it will.
The left fielder.
As he tries to recover but does not come in. And now here is Ben Ruda. Ruda's coming in. The pitch, that is outside, a 2-seam fastball. And the count now 1-0. Ruda in this game, he flew out. And 0 for 2 with the strikeout. 1-0 delivery. Right there. Right to second. Oh my goodness, he throws it away, and that will be a throwing error on the second baseman. And boy howdy, just pull his hair out already. My goodness gracious. I'm just going to sit there and laugh at him. Funny as that is, but probably the people hearing me on the radio is like, boy, that guy, I just want to pull his hair out and see how he likes it. Or give him a good old, how you say, knuckle sandwich. Or just get me in a headlock and say, okay, say uncle, I dare you, come on. Right there, lift it high. And the center fielder will get that one for the out. And yeah, first and second still hold it on. More. The pitch. And four-seam fastball at the knees, called for a strike, and now the count 0-1. 1 for 2 here tonight, and that's lifted high in the air, and boy howdy, that's got enough room, and now you got first and third now. The ninth potential run is 90 feet away for San Antonio. Jackson Whitaker, 2 singles, 2 everything as you look at him, and 2 for 2, 2 singles, and two runs. By golly, that is just pretty insane. Just gotta love it right there. And the count now 1-1. Bottom of the 5th, 8-4 our score, and throw back to first, and not in time as he's back in standing. Here's the 1-1. And four-seam fastball. The count now 1-2. Holy cow. I gotta say, that right there, that's gonna look like he's gonna get a whooping right here. Here's the pitch. Outside curveball. The count now 2. Needs to look out. And that's strike 3 called, and that will do for this half inning. Well, a few hits and an error, and 2 left. Top of the 6th coming up, and we have a 8-4 ball game. Sully Matias, 1 for 2, double, an RBI, and a run. Coming up to start the top of the 6th inning for Northwest Arkansas. Here is the pitch, four-seam fastball in the count. 0-1. Oh and 1. Right there, the cutter, and that's going to go foul, and the count 0-2. Oh and 2. Right there, swing and a miss, a changeup. And the count is reloaded to 0-1 away. Now Brady McConnell, the designated hitter, 1 for 2, double, an RBI, and a run. In to score here tonight. Here's the pitch. High in the air, but the cutter will get fouled off. Oh and 1. Right there, cutter inside. And that'll be a 0-2 count. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down for the second out here in this 6th inning. And there is 2 away now.
Nate Esposito.
And now bring in Nate Esposito. Esposito is coming in and looking for vengeance after his 2 best guys go down, and right there looking, and first baseman gets that one for the out, and that will do for this one. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We are 8-4 as San Antonio will lead this ball game. 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up for the bottom half, and we are ready to go. Manolo Kapua, the last of the order, 2 for 2 in this ball game. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, wow. That was nasty looking when you look at it. The count now is 0-1. Right there to third. And they will get him, and there's the out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, CJ Abrams.
And now here is the shortstop, CJ Abrams. Abrams is coming in. The pitch right there, and that's going to be line drive right up to right. Going hard. Running first, second, going to third. That's going to be a one-out triple. And CJ just delivers. And he is at third base. And that right there was pretty good. I think the manager went up to him, because he flew out. And the catcher just got up there. And pretty much he just caught that, and that was a fly out. Well, another look here, as that was a 3-run shot during the second inning. And now here is Dre Overstreet right there, swinging a miss on a splitter, and the count now 0-1. Well, evening sky fixing to fall on us in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Right there, that will go foul, and the count now is 0-2. Missions 8, Northwest Arkansas 4. Right there. And that's got enough to bring in an RBI. The run is in to score, and Abrams will cross the plate. So that will be a sacrifice fly. Here is Winston Sawyer. Triple, an RBI, and a run. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to him. Right there. That will go foul. And it looked like it was about to be a fair ball. And I can't say that it was. But anyway, usually got to look out where the chalk line is. And you pretty know where it is. 0-2 to Winston Sawyer. Down and the curveball. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kojo Kuma now at 50, halfway to 100. And back up to the mound. Throw him out at first, and that will end this half inning. So 1 run comes in on the sacrifice fly. We go to the top half of the 7th, and it's a 9-4 ball game.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
And now here is Anderson Miller, 0 for 2. Getting ready to start this half of the 7th inning, and the cutter in the count, 0-1. 0-1 right there, lifted high in the air. Left fielder getting this one, and center fielder nearly went and accompanied the left fielder, and now here is Gabriel Cancel. 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out, and 0 for 2 here this evening.
That's inside.
Cutter will miss outside, and the count now is 1-0. Top half of the 7th. 1-0. And 4-seam fastball. Count now 2-0. Right there, that cutter will get fouled off, and the count now 2-1. Two and one. Right there. Base hit up the middle. The base hit will be a single.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now here is the center fielder, Dairon Blanco. Blanco tonight, 1-for-3. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be lifted high in the air. And the catcher will get that one for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Guzman.
Now here's the third baseman, Jason Guzman. Ready to go. Here's the pitch, too high, cutter, and the count now 1-0. 9-4 our game here tonight, this Wednesday evening. 2 outs and top half of the 7th already. The pitch, and that's in there, a called strike. And the count now 1-1. 1-1, right there. And anybody? Pitcher has it. And that will do for the half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors as we leave the top half of the 7th. Get up is stretch. It's a 9-4 ball game.
Now pitching for Northwest Arkansas,
Daniel Tillo, 6'5", 215 pounds. And aged 23.
Leading off for the Missions, the right fielder.
Leading off for San Antonio is Tirso Ornales. Ornales coming in, sets his sights, delivers a swing and fouled off. And the count now is 0-1. 0-1 down at the count and 1-1. Well, a righty warming up in the Naturals bullpen, Hamill. Hamill is out there, right there, high in the air. And that will go to the left fielder for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Ben Ruda, 0-for-3, a ground out in the 5th. Swing and a miss, the four-seam fastball. And the count now 0-1. Right there. Is he going to run it down? Yes, he get him by a step.
Now batting, number 58.
And here's number 58. Coming in and ready to go. The pitch right there. And that won't get far enough, as that will not elude what is out there. Still holding on at a 0-2 count. Bottom half of the 7th, 9-4 is the score. Northwest Arkansas's got some ground to make up. And so far, the side is being retired. We go to the top half of the 8th. Northwest Arkansas down by a lot. They will trail San Antonio in the final score of 9-4.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. He'll fly out to center, and the count will re-clear.
The first baseman, number 35, Travis Jones.
And now here is the first baseman, Travis Jones. The pitch lifted high in the air. Running hard, and it can't get there. And that's going to be a run, and they won't get them. There'll be a triple and one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sully Matias.
In now is Sully Matias. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. And the count now is 0-1. 1 for 3. A double, a run batted in, a run. So far, San Antonio trying to get this game right there. That's going to be line drive right to center for the base hit. Brady McConnell, 1 for 3 double and an RBI and a run. Score is 9-5. And the count now 0-1. So pretty much everything is going good, and hopefully everybody is having a great time at the ball game. Here's right field. Right fielder chasing it, and that will do for this half inning. We go to the top half of the 8th. It is a 9-4 San Antonio lead. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Jason Vila. 2-run shot in the 2nd inning. The pitch right there, 4-seam fastball, and the count now 0-1. The pitch right there, that's going to be well hit, but also well fouled.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now here's the first baseman.
Whitaker.
I mean, I don't know. Here's the pitch right there, chop foul, and the count now 0-1. Into the motion. Here's the pitch right there. That's going to be a base hit. Tornado chases that one. Chases, I should say.
Number 25.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 4-seam fastball, and the count now 0-1. Right there, right to second. And for the out, that ends the inning. Well, 3 more shots as we get you set for the top half of the 9th inning. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up, and that would do for this half inning. Nate Esposito was 1 for 3, a single and a run batted in. Nick Ramirez looking to shut the door on this one, lifted high in the air. And so far, yes, he just puts the pants on the ground, and
The left fielder, Anderson Miller.
now bring in Anderson Miller. Miller coming in. Cutter is in there for the called strike, 0-1. And did he go? Nope, he did not. Appeal down. The pitch, that right there, a cutter. The count now is 1-2. So 1 dog and 2 roaches. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count lifted high in the air. And now here is Gabriel Cancel. 1 for 3, single in the 7th. And right there, called strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1. Right there. Fair ball. I got first to second now, and just still 1 away in the inning.
Now batting, The center fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Now bring in Dairon Blanco. 1 for 4, a double and a run. The pitch, cutter, and at the count now, 1-0. Right there. And that's going to fall for the base hit. Now you got the grand slammer. Base is now juiced up, ready to go. And now here is Jason Guzman. Pop out in the 7th. He is 0 for 3. And time is going to be called. Here's that's going to do for Nick Ramirez. And that will bring in Chase Johnson.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the mission, number 62, Chase Johnson.
Go ahead and pull up Johnson's stats. Well, gotta say we got Chase Johnson and high in the air. And that will go out of play. And the count now, 0-1. Oh, and 1. In there. A called strike, and the count now, 0-2. Well, here is the bats averaged. Here's the pitch. Right there, that's got enough. 1 run scores. And 2 runs are in. And now Northwest Arkansas making a little push. Gotta like it.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. In there, a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. Triple and an RBI, 1 for 3. Yeah. 0-1. Right there, that'll foul that off. And the count now still remains at 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. Do apologize, guys. I was just a little bit in looking at the AA Central standings right there. That's going to be foul. And the count now is 2-2. 1 twister already homed here. 2-2 right there. And now that will bring in. And that gets away. The run is in to score on the narrow. And boy, howdy.
Travis.
And now bring in Travis Jones. And Chase Johnson just lost his confidence. And now Brady Feigl is going to get out and toss the ball. So far, he's given just a little bit more.
Ball, that's inside.
1 ball, no strikes, 4-seam fastball. Travis Jones, triple, double, 2 runs, 2 for 4. And so far, this is starting to turn interesting. Got a tie ball game. 9-9 our score. And that run in was caused by the error. 1-1. And down low, a slider. Count now 2-1. Two and one. In there, a cold strike. And the count now is 2-2. Right there. Right to third. Get him down for the out. And now here is Sully Matias. 1 for 3. Double, 2 runs batted in, a run. And all they have to do is keep this game tied to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Right there. 4-seam fastball. In the count. 0-1. Well, Brady Feigel's going to be put into this game. And so far, Feigl going to be coming in and going to pull up his stats right now. Feigl is 6'4", 195 pounds. And he is aged, well, shoot, he is age 30. So far for Feigl, he is from Severn and Mount St. Mary's. Go ahead and give you a score. 9-9, top of the 9th inning for Northwest Arkansas. 2 outs in this one in the box score. Ready to go here. Here is Sully Matias. The pitch right there. 4-seam fastball in the count now. 0-2. 1 for 3 here this evening. Game on the line. Feigl sets, delivers, fires, and that's going to be right there. And that's going to be the inning. And we are tied at 9. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. 1, 2, and 3 hitters due up, and 1 run can win it, as this will do it. Leading off at the bottom of the 9th for the Missions, CJ Abrams. 1 for 4, a triple and a run in to score. The pitch and outside. Northwest Arkansas has a lefty, Holden Capps, and Adam Hamill warming up in the bullpen. So I gotta say, ain't that something? Count now 2-0 here in this one. The pitch too high, 3-0. And on deck is Dre Overstreet. 1 run can win this ball game. And wait a minute, that's a strike. And okay, CJ Abrams getting fooled right there. 3-1 is the count. And okay, okie dokie, I will say that right there. 3-1. And that's lifted high in the air. That will go straight to the shortstop. And now here's Dre Overstreet, 2 for 3. And looking to go here. Winning run is at the plate. Right there. That's going to be to third. They're going to get him down. 2 down. And the bottom of the 9th is progressing quickly.
The catches.
And Winston Sawyer, 1 for 4 triple, an RBI and a run. Looking to go here. The pitch, right there. That's going to be a base hit. Base hit with 2 down. Winning run now at first.
Number 20, Pearson.
And a walk-off home run will be good. And you get 10 runs for Tacos. Right there, up there. That's going to be a base hit. And now you got first and second, 2 outs. Hanging by a thread. The crowd gets wild. And now here is Ben Ruda, ground out in the 7th, winning run at second base. And we are looking for 10 runs for Tacos. 12 crispy taco. Yeah, you know, I will say 12 crispy tacos for Tuesday of next week. Even though the Missions are not home during that time, they will verse off the Frisco Rough Riders out in the Frisco Metroplex. 1-0. Down low, 2-0 four-seam fastball. And the count now, 2-0. 2 outs. First and second. Bottom of the 9th, tied with 9 apiece. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the four-seam fastball, and the count now 2-1. Well, I gotta say, this just makes your heart pump even faster. Sinker ball in there, and the count now 2-2. 2-2. 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes on deck. Fisher Asuncion looking to get ready here. Here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. And now we got more baseball ahead. And we go to extras. To the top of the 10th we go. Northwest Arkansas and Missions are now tied at 9. Brady McConnell coming in and ready to go. Looking to get this into the bottom half of the 10th without any problems. Here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball, extra innings underway. Extra run into scoring position at second base for Northwest Arkansas, leading this off. Running hard, but can't get there was Ornalas. 9-9 the score. 1-1. Right there. And they will, no, they will not get him. And boy, howdy, what was that all about? That will be scored a base hit. And boy, howdy, you got to think about what is going on out there for these guys. Nate Esposito, 2 for 4, 2 singles, RBI, and a run. Tied at 9 here in extra innings and really in danger. Count now 0-1, 2 for 4. So far these guys just look to get in and win one here tonight. Right there, chop foul, four-seam fastball, count now 0-2. Well, San Antonio's going to try to get to the bottom half of the 10th inning, and so far, let's see if it happens. That's going to be fouled off and still holding on at 0-2. 0-2. Right there. High ball right there, and he dives to make the catch. And that will bring on the run. And now Northwest Arkansas up in 10. And that will bring up Anderson Miller. pop out in the ninth. 0 for 4. Double play possibility gets them out. And that will mean that the missions will only have 1 run to catch up. They need 2 to win this ball game here this evening. 0-1. Right there. Swing and a miss. A change up. And the count now 0-2. Top of the 10th. Northwest Arkansas 10. San Antonio 9. Anderson Miller tonight 0 for 4. High in the air. And the left fielder can't run to get that one. That will go foul. 0-2. Right there. And oh my goodness, that one is gone. It is out of here. And that means that Anderson Miller gets a home run and 3 runs batted in. So 2-run shot already as the Naturals. 3 runs during this half inning. So now it's a 12-9 ball game. Here is Gabriel Cancel, 2 for 4. And here is the pitch right there. That's going to get foul. And the count now 0-1. 2 for 4, 2 singles and a run. Cancel now at the plate with only a man out. And bases are clear. And change up. And the count now 1-1. 2 for 4 by Cancel here tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count right there, that will go foul. So a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Right there. High ball right there in the right. And that'll be the second out. And now here is Dairon Blanco. Blanco coming in 2 for 5. Pretty good night for him here tonight. And that's going to be a 4-seam fastball in the count now 1-0. Pitch count now for Brady Feigl, now 18, and starting to lose confidence. And gotta say, let's just hope that he could try to get 1 more out, and that'll put us to the bottom of the 10th inning. 1-1. Right there, but fouled off. And that will bounce up in the air and into the stands, and some lucky fans going to get that one. 3 runs already homed in the 10th. Here's the pitch right there. That will be fouled off, and the count is 1-2. One more time, 1-2. Right there, but fouled off a changeup. And now time is going to get called as Feigl will be going down. And that brings in James Norwood.
For the mission, number 57, James Norwood.
So go ahead and look up his stats here in extra innings. James Norwood from the great state of New York. He is born from New York City. 2014 7th round draft, even from the Chicago Cubs. Born on Christmas Eve 1993, December 24th. Oh boy howdy, he is just a Christmas baby, that James Norwood. Age 27. Strike 3 call, get him down, and that's all you needed was just 1 pitch. Well, Anderson Miller given this right here as 2 runs will put them in the lead. We go to the bottom of the 10th, and this is the last chance for San Antonio to get some runs and to get even back. Holden Caps coming in. And gotta say, this right there, we're gonna look and see if he's got some stats as well.
Leading off for the Missions, the designated hitter, number 58.
And yes, he does. Holden Caps, a lefty from Oklahoma, gets the call here from Lawton, Oklahoma. Born on March 24th, 1995.
No ball, 2 strikes.
College is Central Oklahoma. And he was the first draft pick and 8th rounder of 2017. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch right there, that's going to get fouled off. And the count now 0-2. 0-2. And look out. And that nearly got him. So far, got the 10th and 11th runners going on. And now you need a base hit. And now put the tying run at the plate. Right there, that's going to get fouled. And Fisher Assumption looking to get in there. The pitch right there, foul, and the 4-seam fastball. Already 6 pitches to the lefty of Oklahoma. 1-2, and that's going to be right there. He's still staying alive. And so far cannot make an out. And that brings the tying run on the on-deck circle. And ball 2. 2-2. 8 pitches this at bat. So far about 11:30 at night and doing pretty good. Going to wrap this thing up. Let's go for it. Right there. Running after it. Left field. And it won't even bother to tag up as that will not get far enough for the tag up. And now that's going to be a out. Jason Vila, 1 for 4, 2-run shot during the time in the 4th inning. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, 4-seam fastball in the count, 0-1. 12-9, Northwest Arkansas Naturals lead this game in extra innings. They brought 3 runs. And that's going to be popped right there. Bottom of the 10th inning, and the Naturals will probably get this one right there to third, and they get them out. And one more chance for San Antonio, and Jackson Whitaker, 2 for 4, 2 singles and 2 runs. Come in and stride the last chance for San Antonio for the evening. Here in Game 2 of the 6-game series. Don't forget that tomorrow evening will be Game 3 of this 6-game series. I do apologize. It is a game of 6, and home for a week. I will say that's pretty good. 0-1 right there, lifted high, and this is going to be the ball game, and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals win it. So far, San Antonio had put up quite the show tonight. Here in extra innings, the 3 runs come in and beat a tiebreaker. Well, we got more right after this. And we are about to give you some AA Central scores And yes, we will. We will get right to that. Plus, put in your standings as soon as we get done telling you what the AA Central scores are. Well, we know that this game was pretty good. But we are back for more after this.
35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, this ball game comes to an end as we get you set for this one. And pretty much, it was a good one. Well, going into the AA Central, let's bring some scores out for you. The Frisco Rough Riders winning against Corpus Christi down at the beach. The final score, 8-4. Springfield versing off Wichita. The Wind Surge will win against the Cardinals by final score of 8-2. Northwest Arkansas winning against San Antonio, 12-9 was the final. Midland Rockhounds at Amarillo. Tonight, the Midland Rockhounds will win by the final score against Amarillo, 9-6. Last two teams of the AA Central got the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. Final score, Arkansas will win against Tulsa by the final score of 8-5. Well, we're going to go ahead and give you the standings. And before we get off here tonight, that's pretty much what we got to do. Give you the AA Central standings. Well, gotta say, go ahead and give a look here at what we got. Alright, so we got Midland now at 22 wins. 22. So 22 over 19. San Antonio losing this one here tonight. 21-17. The Naturals will win their 17th. So go ahead and see who's in first place. My goodness. Well, the Tulsa Drillers will lose the first place position. So the Wichita Wind Surge will be 22-16. Arkansas will be 18-19. So Northwest Arkansas gets their 17th. They'll be 17-18. Tulsa will be 21-16. Springfield will be 12-25. Well, for San Antonio, they will have 21-17. Frisco will win a ball game. Well, they'll win at least that one right there. But even though Frisco is tied up with Midland, they are 22 even, Frisco and Midland. So basically the Rough Riders will hold the first place position. Midland will be in second place, and third place San Antonio. Amarillo and Corpus Christi will still be in last place positions. That is the 4th and 5th. Wichita will be in first place. Second place, Tulsa. Arkansas in third. Northwest Arkansas in fourth. And Springfield in the last place position. Well, go ahead and give you your final line scores here for San Antonio and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. First, the Naturals win this one. 12 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, 12-15-1. So I hiccup, so 12-15-1 Northwest Arkansas. San Antonio, 9 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors, 9-13-2. Travis Jones, 2 for 5, 3 bases and 2 bases. He had triples and 2 doubles, so that was pretty good. The win will go to Daniel Tillo. Tillo had 2 hits given up and struck out 2. The loss for San Antonio tonight is Brady Feigl, and yeah, he will. He will take the loss. Holden Caps will get the save for Northwest Arkansas. Well, for everybody here, Thursday night baseball is just around the corner and start fresh tomorrow night at 7:05. For all of us, have a great night. And one and all, for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, this one's for them.